Hey everybody, good morning to you, St. Lucia Seasons greetings. As you can see, we are at JQ Rodney Bay Mall, and if you're not feeling the Christmas spirit as yet, trust me, this is why you need to come down here. And we have our main lady here, Jessica. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Chella.
Now, are you feeling all the festivities?
Oh, yes, I am. I'm feeling Christmassy.
Now, one thing that is a Christmas tradition with JQ Mall is fashion fusion, and this is
Definitely.
coming up December 1st, so
Correct.
I am excited. How are you guys feeling with this happening again for the sixth year?
We're feeling great. We're ready. I'm feeling the fashion. We have Richard Young here.
Oh, yeah.
The models are feeling it. Auditions is over, but we have a huge turnout this year. So it's great. It's going to be great.
Now, when you hit 5 years, that's a milestone. You guys are going on six, and everybody has grown to look forward to seeing this event. And I know it keeps growing beyond the mold and becoming something even larger.
Yes.
So, what's new? What is exciting? And what's happening with Fashion Fusion?
Well, Fashion Fusion basically is to showcase the mall tenants' merchandise. So it's not, when people say fashion, they think of clothing, but it's much more than clothing. It's cuisine, it's clothing, it's arts, crafts, and of course, we're inviting our local designers here in St. Lucia to come on board with us. So if you have a line that you would like to have models on our runway, please come in and register with us.
Good stuff. Now, this is what I really like about it, how Fashion Fusion is able to kind of pull out our talent. Because ordinarily, you have so much talent here, and we're just dying for the opportunity to be able to use it to showcase what we have. And, when you think about decor, models,
Yeah.
accessories, fashion, as you said, cuisine, there's so many different elements that make this
lot,
up. So it pulls together so many talented St. Lucians as well.
And of course, with the models, Chella, it's not just about coming in and walking on the runway and modeling. It actually helps them with their self-esteem, their confidence, helping them feel good about their bodies and how they present themselves. So it's more than just modeling. So you need to come out there to have that experience here at JQ Mall.
Good. Now, I know behind the scenes preparation has been tiring, ongoing. Of course, we have our Caribbean fashion expert with us,
Yes.
Richard Young. So he's back on board again,
He
numerous
is.
years.
Yes.
How does it feel, to be growing this event and, just have somebody who is such a mentor when people think of the fashion industry in the Caribbean on board and endorsing this event?
Oh, yes. With Richard Young, he's the best. And of course, JQ Mall always hire the best. And when you think of fashion fusion, I mean, persons think of Richard Young at JQ Rodney Mall. So he will put up that big show. We're just very excited. And of course, this year we're bringing it back on the strip between the two
wow.
malls.
Nice.
Yes. So it's going to be more like a street jam this year. So it's something to experience, something to look forward to.
Great. Now, with JQ Mall, it's all about family. So, what is the main thing that you want St. Lucians to know and everybody watching right now as to why they need to either be part of it or come down and witness and experience Fashion Fusion on the 1st?
Well, there is so much to experience with the Fashion Fusion show. One of the things is how to mix and match your clothing with the kids. It's not just models for the adults. It's the children clothing. It's children toys. What the malls have to offer for Christmas and whenever. So it's definitely an experience for the family. This is where you need to be. December 1st. That's next Saturday. JQ Rodney Bay Mall.
Good stuff. And you know what I'm going to add to that? We're always window shopping, looking to see what catches our eye for that special person or our family members for Christmas. So it's a one-stop shop when you come out to Fashion Fusion. All your window shopping is going to be done for you on the catwalk. So yet another reason to come out, to be there. Come see Jessica, come see Richard, come see our talent at its best. And what time is it going to be kicking off?
It's at 6 p.m., but of course you could come in early to do your Christmas shopping.
So you know what? We are going to stay here chatting. There's so much I know I still want to see, but make sure you're out there December 1st, 6 p.m. Make it a family affair. We'll see you then.
Yeah.
All right, good people. So guess what? History in the making. Kickstart Riding and Driving School made history with their first group of should I say riders? I was going to say ridees, but I'm very sure that's wrong. So with their first group of motorcycle riders, about 15 persons did their exam and everybody was successful. And you know what? This was definitely something to look forward to, especially as they're trying to push a bigger movement of getting more legal bike riders on the road. So let's check it out.
My name is Stacy Nelson, owner and instructor of Kickstart Riding and Driving School. Today we have practical exams for motorcycle. This is the first of its kind, first time we're having it up here in Bossiju, and so many persons doing exams. Right now we have 15 persons pretty much ready for practical exams. We've started running a campaign, get licensed, get insured, encouraging persons not to ride the roads illegally. There is a place where they can come and learn to ride the right way, the safe way. And today is an example of it, persons who have gone the right way to get their license. Over the years, in speaking to persons, we've realized that persons think that once you have a driver's license, you can ride or you can drive anything. So over the years, persons have been riding motorcycle thinking that they have a car license and they could drive. And we had to be running a nice little campaign and explaining to persons that, you need an endorsement to ride a motorcycle. I think everybody's excited about it, and I think persons have spread the word that they've learned a lot. Those who are seasoned riders, they've pretty much done the entire course. I think everybody's excited. I think what we need to do now is to encourage the seasoned or illegal riders to get a license, and I think that is the way we're going forward for 2019, encouraging those guys to get a license to ride the roads legally. Maybe in about a couple years' time, we will be at that, in my opinion, we'll be at that capacity. I think what we have to push is the fact that we want persons to ride with a helmet, with protective gear. And one of the ways to encourage that would be to lessen on the duties for helmets, because that's some of the issues that the bikers have now. To bring down protective gear is expensive. So I think before we try to take away their license, we need to push them to do what they have to do. I don't know if you remember, a long time ago, we didn't used to wear seatbelts, and then police started to be ticketing persons for wearing seatbelts. Now everywhere you go now, people are wearing seatbelts. So I think before we think of the before you decide on taking away their license, I think we need to encourage them to ride safely first. For us at Kickstart, we've realized that there are a lot of illegal riders on the road. And we're hoping with this avenue that we have here that persons will be able to come and get licensed. So like from January to this February, before independence, we are running this campaign, Get Licensed. And that will be for seasoned persons who don't have a license, to come out and, take a week or two and do the program, get licensed, and hopefully for this independence we'll have a lot more persons who are licensed.
One of the best life. Start the bikes. Yo, John knows. You know we love to see the girl them, though. Young! Yo, big up the girl them. This is the girl them song. Alright, I'm like boom. Right on it, girl. Ride like motorbike on it, girl bounce. Bounce on it, girl. Bump like basketball on it, girl jump. Jump on it, girl. Jump like trampoline on it, girl twerk. Twerk on it, girl. Make your bum twerk with it, yes. I know you got stamina. Walk in the middle and take where the dance floor. Watch when the gal a bend over. Make man grab them crotch and drop them jaw. Show Frizzy you could bend the banana. Left some boy, sata. Caribbean girls, hot like summer. Infrared say, who ya start the drama? Rev it up, rev it up, rev it up, rev it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Rev it up, rev it up, rev it up, rev it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up. I'm like boom. Right on it, girl. Ride like motorbike on it, girl bounce. Bounce on it, girl. Bump like basketball on it, girl jump. Jump on it, girl. Jump like trampoline on it, girl twerk.
Good morning to Stacy. Good morning to everybody who is family with Kickstart Riding and Driving School. Congratulations to everybody who passed that exam. And you know what? Everybody is into the bike life. We know it's the best. But of course, do it safe. Be legal on the roads. And now if you were wondering how you can go about that, you can check out Stacy and the crew over at Kickstart Riding and Driving School. So with that said, you know what? We still have plenty more to come. We'll be right back. Good morning, St. Lucia. Wake up. Make sure you have your coffee today. I'm happy you tuned into this morning because literally we're hours away from the Black Friday sale, the most anticipated, biggest event I think that Courts has ever given us. And of course, we know they did it first. So, Mel, thank you very much. I know right now you're probably exhausted with all the planning and preparation. How are you today?
I'm going to need the coffee, but I'm excited. Definitely. It's the hottest sale of the year, the biggest Black Friday event of the year here in St. Lucia, only at Court.
Good stuff. Now, you know what? People look forward to this. I think people hold back, they see, they want, and they wait so that they can come and get the deals, the specials. So, what's going to be so sizzling hot about what's going to be happening from midnight tonight?
Well, what I'm excited about, I was reading up on Black Friday and the history, and last year it was reported that $717 billion was spent on Black Friday, and that's globally. But that's a lot of money to spend on one day. And people like me, like you, we all shop for Black Friday, we all wait for it. And Courts did not want to leave our customers out of that fun, out of those opportunities. So we're open for 24 hours, not at one location this year, but 3 locations. So persons have an opportunity to shop from midnight to midnight, the best deals ever. That's what we have in store for Black Friday this year.
Now, you know what? I just have this huge grin, and I think throughout the entire interview, it's just going to stay. I mean, but now having more outlets involved gives persons the convenience of getting to their nearest Courts outlet to do that. And I know, of course, as we can see here, up to 80% off. So, what can people look forward to?
Because it's 24 hours, we have to keep it interested. So like we did last year, we're going to have different deals throughout the day. Now, the 3 locations that will be open for 24 hours from midnight to night will be Marysville, of course. We're also including our Chaussee branch, which is the original main branch for St. Lucia, and Vieux-Fort. We couldn't leave out the South. So these 3 locations will be open from midnight to night. And if you're going to get up out of your bed from midnight, it has to be good. So like last year, the first person to shop at each branch will win $2,000 just for being the first. So guys, you have 3 more opportunities. If you can't get to Marysville, Vieux-Fort, Chaussee, you have a chance. The first shopper will receive $2,000.
Wow. Well, listen, right after this, I'm pitching my tent. So hopefully that's going to be me. You're going to have to beat me to it. But of course, I mean, with such a variety now of everything being offered, recently we discovered the lovely accessory corner. So there's so many options, so many things for people to do. And of course, I think it's a perfect opportunity if you're looking for Christmas gifts and items for anybody.
Exactly. And what we did, we tailored our offers to suit. So if you're shopping for furniture, for example, there's a time when the furniture is going to be at its best price ever of the day. If you're shopping for electronics, everybody wants those TVs, those laptops, those cell phones. Courts is the place to come for those deals. So persons can listen to their radio stations, their local stations, check our Facebook page. We'll let you know when the time is right to get what you want. And like I mentioned, if you're coming out early, we're keeping it exciting. So between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m., every hour from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 a.m., somebody will win $500 in cash. So if you're not the first, but you're here at 2 o'clock, you might just win $500. And not just here, like I mentioned, not just Marysville, Vieux-Fort, and Chaussee. Everybody is in on the fun.
Now, you know, I think this might be the most excitement anybody would ever feel about getting up that early and being out of their bed. So, listen, of course, we can't forget that Radio Shack is also in on it too.
Radio Shack and Courts Opticals. If you actually want to change your frames, it's the perfect time to do so. Up to 75% off at Courts Optical and Radio Shack for accessories, for your electronic items. If you want to get your gifts for Christmas, this is the time to do it. Whatever it is you might think of, it will be on sale Black Friday. So you have to be here for you to know what's going on. So we're inviting everybody to come down to the nearest Court store, their favorite store. We're doing Black Friday the right way for St. Lucia.
All right. Well, you know what? This is what we love to hear, Mel. Thank you so much. I know you're very busy and still, you know, putting the final finishing touches to what we're looking forward to. So thank you again.
Not a problem. And thank you everyone in advance for making Courts your #1 shop for Black Friday and every day year round. I look forward to serving you later.
And I look forward to seeing y'all as you're going to be number 2, 3, and whatever. And I'll be number 1. So I'm going to beat you all there. But we'll still look forward to seeing you. Okay, good people. So this brings us to the end of this morning. But don't worry, we're going to be back tomorrow for our Free Up Friday. So we're going to go out and make sure we have a great day. Thank you for being up this early with us. And of course, I know it takes a lot to get somebody out of the bed and even to wake up that early. But you know what? For you all, I do it, and I know you do the same for me. So we're gonna go out there, have fun. And one other thing about this morning is that we like to make sure we keep you in the know. So one last reminder that today is actually Saint Cecilia's Day, which is the feast of musicians, where they celebrate Saint Cecilia, the patron saint of music. So to all of our musicians, music lovers, everybody who just, music does something for you. Today is a day to celebrate that, to enjoy. And you know what? I think Santa wants to celebrate too, right? All right, so this is how we're gonna go out. Some music in the place, Santa feeling the vibes. Let's go out there and make it another great day right here on This Morning.